Hello math runners, on math relay we are on the topic functions, which is going to be the last topic in this math relay. Sixth question and solution to question number 20.5. The day number is 146. Let's go for the question now. 20.6. If f of x is, it's quite a complicated question. If f of x is square root of 2x minus 1 is outside the square root, divided by square root of 2x minus 1 plus 1, where x is greater than or equal to half. Find the inverse of this function. Take down the question clearly. The minus 1 is outside the square root. There is 1 minus 1 inside the square root in the numerator, and in the denominator it is plus 1. Be careful in writing down the question on your notebook. Let's go for the solution to question number 20.5. You have to find the restricted domain for this function f of x, x5 minus 4x plus 5. And then you have to find the inverse. So let's say for a quadratic to have an inverse, we have to restrict the domain either less than minimum or greater than minimum or maximum. In this case it is minimum because you have a positive x square coefficient, or leading coefficient is positive. So the domain will be all the x values greater than or equal to minimum value. So we have to find the minimum value first, which is given by the formula negative b over 2a. So x is equal to 2 is the x coordinate of the minimum value. So the restricted domain will be all x values greater than or equal to 2. That is the restricted domain for question number 1. We can go to question number 2. For this you need to know how to convert the quadratic to vertex form, which is done using the completing the square method. Now doing that, I am not going to show you the steps, but we can bring the f of x to this form, x minus 2 the whole square plus 1. Once you do this, this f of x will be given the letter y. So we will write it as y is equal to x minus 2 the whole square plus 1 and make x the subject, rearrange and making the x the subject. You will have x is equal to 2 plus or minus square root of y minus 1. When you take the square root, it is plus or minus. And therefore f inverse of x will be 2. Is it plus or minus? We have to check the domain, restricted domain. Because it is greater than or equal to 2, you cannot have minus, so it is only plus. And then x and y will be swapped. X minus 1, y will be in terms of x now. F inverse of x is equal to 2 plus square root of x minus 1. If you have given the answer as 2 plus or minus, it's wrong. You have to specify that it has to be 2 plus only. I hope you got it right. Until tomorrow, bye bye.